You got a debut album after 6 years. After 6 years.
It's been long.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So you want to tell us why so long, or your fans really, why so long?
I had to take my time with it. I had to make sure that I got it right. I wasn't in a rush to put out an album per se, but around the time I dropped Tonight, we dropped other songs like No Crime, Radio, and it was just like testing the waters and just like, trying to figure out myself. Yeah.
Wait, we were testing the waters. Then it was blown. Like you were like basically on your way to the waters. Were saying yes, it's warm. Jump in, jump in, and then it was like, okay, not right now.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like there was a lot more behind the scenes that like I had to make sure was right. Getting the team, getting the right like promotion budget to actually get it heard.
Yeah, of course.
So at the time we're independent and just like figuring out the industry and how it actually works. So,
and I think it actually, I think right now is actually the right time. If you ask me, I think it really worked in your favor as well because then your sound was so peculiar at that point in time, but I don't think the listening industry was really ready to give you what you needed as a reward for how good you were. If you get what I'm saying right now, you are streaming. Now you're going to get those streaming numbers. Now you're the access to those collaborations that you're deserving of. Those doors are open. So like, I'm really, really happy about that. Now talking about collaborations, can you tell us about some of the people that collaborated on this album with you?
For sure. So we have Teiwa, we have Tamara from the UK. She's an incredible artist. Maja Jordan from Canada.
Yeah, I like that song though.
And then Beam from the US. I think that's it. Zino Liski, of course. I can't forget the guy himself, Zino. So yeah.
I was really impressed when I heard that song because I've never heard you on a beat like that before. I never heard you on a beat like that before, and I think the blend of his texture of voice and yours was just magic.
Right.
Okay, so you want to tell us anything about Kilimanjaro before I play it?
For sure. So Kilimanjaro, I actually recorded that in Cotonou. Yeah. Have you been to Cotonou?
No, I haven't. Okay. On my bucket list though.
Yeah, it needs to be on your bucket list. It's so like really nice out there. And we were having a song camp with Mr. Easy, and I remember one of the producers played me the beat. And I'm like, yo, this is fire. Let's actually record. I recorded and I sent it to Beam. He did his thing, and the song just came together really well. And we shot it at Kilimanjaro, obviously, which is another beautiful place to visit if you haven't. But yeah, I really like this one. It's one of my favorite on the album.
What are you doing now? Who are you signed to?
Right now I'm with Universal Music Canada, and I'm partnering with Def Jam in the US. And it's like basically that's the situation that we're working with. So it's like a proper love and support from them.
Okay, so if you were to do another collaboration, like add a collaboration, right? Like, what's your dream collaboration? Because I know. No, I don't know, but I know that everybody has a dream collaboration.
Okay, I want to know who you think would be my dream collaboration.
Nigerian. Shoot. Okay, Nigerian dream collaboration, male or female?
Okay, I'll give you both. Anyone. There's a few, so like you can get it right.
Adekunle Gold?
That's up there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Drake, obviously, outside Nigeria. I'm trying to think who else.
When I think about your music, I think about you as one of the people that were in the beginning of bursting out a new genre of sound during that time. So I'm always confused, like, I can't really call them alternative, but then it's like R&B, but then it's got some African spice inside. What would you call your sound of music right now?
I actually really struggle with this because I do a lot. Like NASA is more like hip hop on the album, but like I think I'll class it as like Afro R&B because it's a blend of R&B music and still has like African elements to it. That's like the.
But that's always. Would you say that's always been your style?
If you listen to like Tonight, it has that R&B and it has like Afro-ish drums, and then Radio the same thing, No Crime the same thing. This album, so like pretty much since the start.
You want to tell the people about Pieces?
Oh yeah, so this song's featuring Teiwa, again, obviously amazing singer. I've been a fan of his for a long time, and we collaborated on this one. This was like our first song together that we finished. It's super R&B. If you listen to the lyrics, you'll be thinking, oh, this is sweet.
Yeah, at first. Saying.
But then if you listen properly, you'll be like, wait, this is toxic.
Yes, I'm like, wait, hold on. This girl ain't acting right. At first, I'm like, this is a song all the ladies are gonna love. Yeah, but I feel like we should love it, and also look inside ourselves. Now, guys, I don't think we've been talking about this song for a while now. What inspired you? What made you, like we've already said, your sound is Afro R&B, right? So what made you be like, you know what?
Very left lean from what I do.
Yes, let's go this way. I need to jump on some sort of, and it's not even too noisy still. I still love that it still maintains the tranquility that comes with your voice and your style, but then it's still like upbeat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what made you be like, let's do this?
Honestly, like it was based on the songs I was listening to at the time. I was listening to like Rema, Wale. So I wanted to just try something in that world. I remember like I sent it to Fowles, like the first time I made it, and Fowles like, bro, this is crazy. But I was like, nah, I just made radio. I just made Tonight. This can't be the next project. But I sent it to Zeno, and Zeno's manager loved it. She played it for him. He did his verse. So it was just organic how it happened. And you know, I'm glad it's out because I don't know if I'm gonna be in that world too. You know, it's just experimental.
That's the next thing I was gonna ask you. I'm like, okay, if this gets like streaming numbers and all the way in Apple Music #1 and Billboard Top 100, are you gonna be like, should I go bam bam jiggy jiggy?
Honestly,
or should I maintain
if people
my vibe?
Love it that much, which I can see like they already do. The truth is, music is experimental. You have to constantly just keep exploring and doing what you love. You know, so if something else comes in this world, maybe like, you know. So
talking about Nonso Amadi sound, you produce like 70% of this album yourself because you are a singer, writer, producer, triple threat.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Which other producers? Like the other, I'm bad at math. 30%?
Yeah, the other 30%. Yeah, that was good math.
Oh, thank you. All right, so who are the other 30%?
So we have London. He produced a song on there called Paper, which is like Amapiano inspired.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. And then we have Dara, who's also a Nigerian producer. He did Kilimanjaro, actually, in Benin. I met him out there. And then we have Francis he's done stuff for Drake. Azul Winter, he produced for like Post Malone and the rest and all. So we have like a lot of like dope talent. I think I'm forgetting a few on here, but yeah, those are the couple I can remember.